Welcome to the distance learning program on Android by Innobus. Publishing an application. Under this chapter, we will see the following topics: preparing an application for distribution, signing an application, and publishing to the Android market. Preparing an application for distribution. The various steps that involved in preparing an application for distribution are: logging. It's very common for developers to use logcat statements throughout their codes. It is very useful to dump the contents of objects to the log or recording every response from a remote server. But these logcat statements must be removed before shipping the code. Debugging notifications. Developers may use toast notifications to inform of some condition or scenario, such as unhandled branch in a switch statement or a notification of a caught exception. These notifications should also be removed before publishing the application to the Android market. Sample data. Applications may contain sample data for testing purposes. These sample data must be removed before shipping the application. Android manifest.xml file. The Android manifest.xml file requires careful attention before publication of the application. The Android debuggable tag must be removed or must be set at a minimum value to false. Appropriate values for label and icon must be set in the application tag. Properties like version code and version name must also be set inside the application element of the manifest file. It's always important that the developer mentions the minimum SDK level required for the application. End user license agreement. It is common to display the end user license agreement when the application is first launched, requiring the user to positively acknowledge and agree to the terms. So it's always advisable to use an end user license agreement with your application. Testing. So after performing all these steps, it's always important to perform a regression testing on the application or on a real device prior to distribution. Having a documented test plan is a good idea, and if possible, let someone other than the primary developer be responsible for signing off a test plan. Finishing touches. As an extra step, if your application persists data locally via file, shared preferences or SQL database, provide options for import or export feature, and many other extra features additional to the application should be provided to make the user experience enjoyable. Signing an application. One of the advantages of Android is that applications can be self-signed. That means no certificate signing authority is required for signing your certificates. Tools. The ADT plugin in Eclipse provides a quicker and easier way to sign the applications before submitting them to the Android market. If required, key stores, key tool, and jar signer tools available in the Android SDK can be used for manually signing the application. Publishing to the Android market. The topics under this heading are the market rules, getting an application in the market, and the Android market, the right solution. The market rules. It's very essential that every developer reads the developer terms and guidelines before publishing applications to the Android market. The market terms cover pricing, payments, returns, license grants, and revocations. The content guidelines further define what's acceptable in terms of subject, matter, and media. It is also important that a developer needs to register as an Android developer as well as have a Google account. There is a nominal fee to register as an Android developer. Once registered as an Android developer, applications can be published for free or can be sold. In case of paid applications, banking and tax identifier information are also required and must be provided. Getting your application in the market. Registered market developers simply use an online form to upload applications. When uploading applications, one can define the different market locations that are supported, pricing and terms, as well as a category and description. Once the application is published to the market, it is visible to the market application on Android devices worldwide. Android market, the right solution. The Android market is an effective distribution mechanism because it's built in and accessible to users and developers. Anyone who joins and agrees to the terms can publish applications on the market without fear of police barring an application. Users rate the application on a scale of 1 to 5, and they may leave comments as well. These comments often influence prospective purchases with their positive or negative remarks. The Android market is a merit-based system, so it's important for the developers to develop very good applications that receive good feedback from the users. Since Android being an open source platform, there is also options of distributing the applications either by mail or by allowing downloads of the APK file from a server.